Hi YouTube, how are you? Today we're going to talk about gas masks that they can be used as a satchel, shoulder bags, fag bags, you name it. There are so many names for them, but I have purchased two today from my Army Navy store, and I'm going to show it to you. The first one is Finish, double N. This shit is so hard, excuse me, this is so hard to do it without the gas mask. Imagine how hard it is with the mask. I got the Rusky mask in there. Okay, here we go. This right here is big enough, guys. It's huge. And is it bigger than the East German gas mask, and bigger than the old U.S. Army gas mask, you know, the one that used to be in 80s, 90s model. And inside here, you got another packet with 3 medium packets. You can put cables for your phone. This is a big one for the, what's my phone? I lost it. You can even put a regular size wallet in here. Okay, you got inside pocket, outside pocket for your change, and a pen right here, or a thermometer, or a little flashlight. You know, many things that you can go to small package. And in the main packet, you can put everything. You can even put a British gas mask. Let me show you this. On the sides right here is the strap that go around your waist, the stomach one. Okay, just like the old U.S. style, the 80s, the late 70s, 80s. I guess it went up to the early 90s. They didn't change that much, and I kind of secure it because I'm not going to use the strap over here. But they have lots of room for the little satchel bag. You can put probably without saturation a dozen of combo soup. Okay, stuff like that. Many cans, and then this is strong. It's a strong canvas. You can see the one crown right there. That is, I know it's finished because it was brand new boxes. That they deliver it to the Army Navy store that I go, and then the owner, he knows me on the paper, and the new employee asked me, say, what can we do for you? So says, I don't know yet. When I see it, I tell you. And then the owner, his old timers, have been in the business for since his grandfather, late 40s, and then he said, I got something for you. It's on the box, so they gotta give me a few minutes. So he took out, he showed me this box with the Finish mask. I don't want a box. I got the best one in the world. I know some people might complain. I got the Rusky ones. And then he showed me the British one, but it's bulky with the seals on the side. Guys, the difference why I love the Russian mask is because the filter is right here. And you can use it to, you can hold your breath, and roll it, put the new one back up, blow it in, and you're safe. If you have the filters on the side, inside your mask, you screw. You cannot replace the filter, not in a contaminated area. That's what people don't tell you. Now, the filters are removable on the side, okay, I gave it to you. But what you need to filter, you're wasting resources. One filter, on the side is good. I think the new US is the one with one side. I don't know. I don't keep up with the new crap because it's weak. Weak as in our US missiles that we have now. I will talk about missiles in a minute. So you might not like it, but information is good to know. Okay, this is the British. Of course, this is smaller than the Finish. It narrows down at the bottom. He has 2 little pockets with the strap on top. See, 1 and 2. You can put a bottle of water on both. This doesn't have the strap that's secured into the side. Here you got 1 from a small, medium size, big pocket, and three small ones. I don't know what you can put here. A spoon, knife, fork, knife, fork, and a spoon. And then you cover it up. They got a little bacon inside. You can put some stuff here. A water bottle, a little stove, a little bit of food. You know, like for the overnight, it's not bad. And this one has this right here. You can use the stainless steel Stanley cup. Okay, so this is the part that I like. And this one has Velcro on the sides, 2 on the front, 2 on the side, so it's a little better or more modern, I would say, than the crappy old style, World War II style, than finish on. I know my compadre Helsinki Pop is gonna say, why you call it finish gas mark a crap? Because it's old style, guys. Like I said before, if you're gonna fight with the snaps, you have a problem here. It's not like a snap are not working, it's too tight. This gas mark has never been used. See? That's a problem. I gotta fix this crap because that's not normal, guys. Okay. Price. I gotta take this one back and get me a new one. I like it because I haven't had me used. This is a $12.50, and this one right here is $10. I know my producer likes it because she had one of the old U.S. Air Force, I think it is, a Marine camera box. She liked it for the feel, for not for the usage. So I said I'm gonna replace that one for this one, and I kept it, but she told me no, go to hell. Okay, now let's talk about missiles, guys. You know, some of you might know, some of you might not even be old enough. March 23rd, 1983. You know who was the president? Ronald Reagan, and he came out with the Star Wars missile defense system. First of all, I don't want to be offensive, but we didn't have the engineers to work on the stuff, and then it went to pieces. They couldn't figure out the problem. However, when the Soviet Union heard about this Star Wars strategy, the Russians came out with a better idea and workable approach. This is what I like about the Russians. Okay, they don't believe in Hollywood, Mickey Mouse story. So they get the problem, they can give it to the engineers, and the engineers get a way to solve the issue. Okay, so they came up with this Corona complex. What is the Corona complex? Corona complex is a system that have a radar. They can go up to 300 to 600 kilometers, way up in the sky. Actually, that's higher than low orbit. It can detect anything up there from 5 centimeters diameter, 5 centimeter diameter, this little piece. Okay, and at a 40,000 kilometer height, 40,000 kilometers. That's the same distance as the satellite TVs. Satellite TV are in the geostatic rotation 40, 42, 43,000 kilometers up in the, that's not all orbit, that's a high orbit actually, or medium orbit. So they already had the system, the detection, the guided, the radar, the laser beam that detects and tracks the whatever it is, a missile, airplane, a satellite. And then the new mix, the Mix 31, has this newly designed satellite destroyer missile called 79 M6 Contact. Okay, if you have a time, go and research a little bit about the 79 M6 Contact missile. I don't know if Pancho had the time to put a link of the information coming from Bosniak. That guy has information. I think he worked for the government, but does it independently. And this missile is launched. You know that the airplane that fly the highest in the world always has been the MiG. The MiG-29 now. You qualify as an astronaut or cosmonaut because you go to low orbit. Yes, in the gray line of space where there's no sound. That's how you know you're in a space where there's no sound. So the MiG-79 flies a little bit higher than the MiG-29, which is the one airplane that now the Russians are using to develop the 79 M6 contacts. Oh, and by the way, the MiG-31 is the same airplane designed to carry the new missile that flies incredible speed. So the airplane is basically, it's not for combat role, but it was designed to fly high and put the missiles at the, it just came to my memory when Bornia, memory failure. But that's an airplane that is designed to fly high and fast and put the missiles up there and destroy the satellites. Now, what is the difference with having a ground launch missile to airplane launch missile? It gets it closer because the satellite is being tracked now by the Corona complex. So it is very interesting the way that they figured out the problem that the U.S. engineers couldn't do it with the Star Wars. First of all, it was going to be outrageous amount of money, and it would never work. As it shows, it didn't work. They never started from the development table, from the plans. So this is what I got, guys. Again, 79 M6 contact missile. That's the new toy that they have. Lesson that I learned this weekend real quick. If you are in a situation that you have to stay out with your kids, family oriented, not for the lone wolf out there, that's not for you. Drop dead, that doesn't count. But if you got little kids, you need some toys for them because they will drive you crazy. Okay, and this is a silly game, not for 5, 6 year old, but teenagers or anybody that can be bored. You challenge. Putting you paper back some silly games that they're cheap, they're not electronics. Remember, you run a power, you screw. But games like these are very interesting, simple, simplistic, very light. Don't need any power, and you can involve the whole family. You giving a time limit to the kids. Okay, how many pegs can you take out? With the most amount of pets you can take out, and then it's a competition in families. So you need some kind of games. Okay, that's a lesson that we learned over the weekend. Okay, guys, short and sweet. Thank you for your time. Do your research, guys. Be prepared because now we are upsetting China with this blaming game. Even though we are disregarding all the doctors and the chemists and the biologists and all the scientists, we don't care about what the people with the brain say. The idiots in Washington are blaming on China, and China already came back this afternoon about the deal in Venezuela. What does the DEA have to do a coup d'etat now? I want some of you to explain to me, what does the DEA do in coup d'etats now in South America? That's why they got screwed up. DEA doesn't do that. And the funny part is a female cop with the help of a poor fisherman on the island arrested the two special forces guys and 8 other mercenaries. It's unbelievable. That's what, shh. Don't talk about that. It's a secret. They screwed up big time. Believe it or not. Okay, guys. Once again, thank you for your time. Keep reading information outside the U.S. because you keep informed and you know exactly what's going on. Bitcoin off the roof. Talk to you later. Bye.